everybody, or like my 7 subscribers
Hey guys!
in the audience. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're up to 7.
Wow.
Really taking off, guys.
Big numbers.
Okay, well, we decided we're gonna do a Q&A video, and yeah, that's what we're doing. I was gonna ask like my Finsta to do some questions, but then I didn't, to like recommend some, but I didn't do that, and this is when we have time to make it, so we're gonna get into it. So the first question is, oh wait, actually before I do the first question, this is my best friend Caroline, and she's also gonna be my roommate at Alabama. So we're gonna talk about in this video high school, just a little bit about us, and like college, you know, just like a little bit. And if like people want to see more, I guess I'll make another one.
Yeah, if you want to leave video requests in the comments. If you want.
If you want, like or subscribe if you want. I guess if you really, really want to.
I guess so. Roll Tide.
Okay, so my full name is Allyson Victoria Lee.
And my full name.
Yeah.
I'm Caroline Ann Welly.
There you go. Okay, I am 17.
And I'm 18.
Okay, and then the next question is, what kind of sports do we do? I swim year-round.
And I play competitive field hockey.
And I haven't swam my whole life. When I was little, I played lacrosse, field hockey, I danced, and I swam in the summer, so like I did a lot up until 8th grade. And when you get to high school around here, you have to like pick one or the other, or your sports either have to like be in different seasons. So like I just chose swimming because of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both going to the University of Alabama next year, and we're gonna each talk about how we chose Alabama and how we knew it was right for us. So for me, my mom went there, my grandparents went there, my aunt and uncles went there on my mom's side, and my parents live in Alabama. And not to mention that, to me it's a really awesome school, and they have programs I'm into, and I know that I'm not gonna be at the bottom or the top. I'm gonna be right in the middle at that school, which is something I wanted. And it's really big, and there's a lot you can do, so that's kind of why I chose it, like for technicality reasons, but also every opportunity opened up for me to go there. So now I'm an in-state student. I get alumni scholarship. My mom actually teaches there in the nursing school, so I get scholarship from that. So it's really the best choice for me, and I know that I want to go there, and I'm gonna have fun and be a part of like my family. Obviously not everybody in my family like is at Alabama. My sister went to Smith College. My brother lives in Alabama. I don't know where he's gonna go, but we have had people go to different schools, so I really know that this was the choice for me.
Okay, so I chose Alabama because mostly for my major, they have a really great nursing program, and I'm excited to go there. So I don't know what else to say. You like ranted. Okay.
Well, and I only applied to Alabama because I'm a very indecisive person. So when I've decided something, I know.
So I went down there and I visited in December, and I fell in love with it. So I really love the campus and the people, and I don't know, the vibe. I got good vibes from it. So I'm really excited to go there.
Okay. The grade we're in, obviously we're seniors. Our advice for freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Do not get a B in honors English. Do not get a B in foundations of technology. Just try and you will get straight A's. Try your hardest, because you are gonna get to junior year and you're gonna start looking at your transcripts and things that you have to send to colleges, and you're gonna see that 89 you got in honors English, and you're gonna be like, well, that really messes with my GPA. And now for me, I'm lucky that Alabama is a state school. It has lower standards, like easy standards to get into. I'm totally okay with that, like better for me. But say you want to go to a school that has higher standards, you don't want your mistakes to be from when you were a freshman and you didn't really understand everything that was happening. Also, don't walk slow in the hallways because I will run you over.
My advice to freshmen is get involved, like play a sport or join a club, you know, like really get involved with your school, and definitely try, be studious, you know, balance social life, sports, and, you know, activities. So
yeah, it's really important to find balance your freshman year and start with new habits. Like in 8th grade, I did my homework the day of in homeroom, which was 10 minutes long. You can't really do that in high school. Like it's easy your freshman year, but it's the perfect time to practice good habits because it does get harder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and next is advice for juniors. Start looking your junior year take your tests,
Tour colleges,
have an idea of like a little plan. You don't really need to know your major or what you want to do for the rest of your life, but say I really like southern schools, I really like small schools. I was really lucky that I have an older sister who toured a ton of schools, and I went with her, so I kind of already knew what I liked, but a lot of people don't have that, and so it's just finding what you like is really important, and it's important to do it in your junior year. So you know what you need to get in your classes, what if your strength of schedule matters, you know, how many times you have to take the ACT, SAT, what they accept. Like, there's a lot that goes into your applications. Starting to figure out how you're going to do like a timeline for your recommendations, planning a schedule. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I was lucky that I kind of had an idea of what was going on, so I didn't have to go through that, but I know a lot of other people who did have to go through that.
Yeah, she touched base on a lot of things, but balance is key. Like I said, for junior year, you really need to like show colleges that you can do it and like your strengths, and get a good GPA, and because that's what the colleges
they look at your junior year.
Yeah. And my main regret was not taking the tests earlier on, like the ACT and the SAT. Like, I wish I took them like sophomore year even, because my math was algebra. Like, that's what I'm like struggling in, and that's what a lot of the SAT is. So I should have, you know, taken the SAT sooner so that I had more memory from algebra. But
yeah, but also going back to GPA, don't take so many AP classes or honors classes or IB classes that your GPA suffers for it. I started with 3 APs my junior year, which is in Serena Park, where we're from, is a very, like, that's an easy schedule compared to what other people take. But I'm telling you, I enjoyed my junior year more. I actually felt challenged. I ended up dropping to 2 APs because I didn't understand physics, because I would understand it now, but I didn't understand it then. So I took AP Stat and I took AP Lang, and I felt challenged, and I took honors classes, and so I have a good strength of schedule for where I was intended on going and for what I could do. It's all individual on what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about our majors at Alabama. I would like to double major in econ and finance because I'm really interested in math, but I wanted a job where you could apply math, and I'm really interested in finance, but kind of to be success for me, what I'm also interested in is econ, and it kind of explains the bigger picture of the business world, so that's why I'm really interested in it.
Mm-hmm. And my major is in nursing, and I've always wanted to be a nurse. I just love taking care of people, and it's just always been a dream of mine, so I'm excited.
Okay, so next, this isn't related to school or anything, it's kind of in the beauty world, so if you're a guy, I guess skip ahead, but we're gonna talk about our favorite products, beauty products, I guess. So I'll be the first to say, and I'm sure everyone's noticed, I have fake eyebrows. I don't care what you guys think. I like doing them.
I do too.
So my favorite product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills.
I have the dye kit. Show it.
Okay, I'll show that after. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. So good. I am a swimmer. I'm in the water all the time. Makeup doesn't stay on, but I'll tell you, this stays on. And it's really easy for me to work with. It's taken a lot of practice, but that's definitely one of my favorite products ever. Like, I couldn't live without it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're at my house, so I have my products here. So what I really like is the Milk Makeup bronzer stick, and I just like blend it out and put it on, and it looks good. And also another must-have is Wowder from Glossier.
Wowder.
And it's amazing, and it doesn't actually look like powder. That's why it's called Wowder. So, yeah.
And I would say one product that we really like and that we really recommend if you're blonde to use is the London, it's Eyelure London.
I have it in here.
Yeah, we can show that. Ow.
Sorry.
Here it is.
We're so disrespectful.
Okay, it's Eyelure London Dye Brow, and I think I'll do a video on how to use this because going to the salon costs $20 to get this done, and it lasts 2 weeks. I'm a swimmer, and I've had it on, and it has lasted for 6 weeks. It lasts for 6 weeks, and when you go to redo it, it's still there. So trust me when I say that this is best to use, and it's really easy to work with. And then another thing we use is by the same brand, but it's for dyeing your eyelashes. I don't have eyelashes. I'm blonde, so this is like the best product because going to the salon, it's going to cost you $40 to $50 every 2 weeks to do this. And this was $12 on Amazon, and it is really like amazing.
Yeah.
And another thing that Caroline and I like to do, but we don't like get a lot of chance to do it often because it takes a lot of work, but we'll perm our eyelashes. We bought a perm kit and we kind of help each other out doing it. And I bought a dip powder kit, so like I don't have any on my nails right now because I'm giving them a break, but it's really easy and it looks like salon and it's just like saving money really.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, and then favorite music. We have similar tastes, but we also have really, really different tastes. So, like, a lot of the artists you find, I end up liking, but it just takes me a while to, like, get used to them. But we both love Bryce Vine, and that's who she's going to a concert for him tonight, and I'm really jealous. I had a ticket, but then I have so many, so I couldn't skip that, sadly. And then I like a lot more indie kind of alternative bands. So, like, an example would be, like, Sticky Fingers or... I don't know. I've been listening.
Sly.
Yeah, I like Sir Sly a lot.
Wait, she likes
Skizzy Mars.
Is it Skizzy Mars?
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Ray. What is it? Oh,
Shremmer.
Sway
That's
Lee.
not.
Sway
Sway Lee is not alternative, but I do.
I'm
like
just naming
him.
people that she likes. So.
And then we both like this band Arizona, but we kind of like listen to them a lot in the summer. And like Vance Joy is really good.
I really like Soul We Had. Like,
Me too.
So much.
But she found him, so I'll give her credit.
Yeah, Soul We Had. So good. Another artist I'm into is Rio Cragen. The song In Too Deep is really good. Another artist that I've listened to for a while is Vance Joy and Bryce, because I'm going to go see him. And then I'm going to go see Quinn 92.
Oh, and Kid Quill.
And Kid Quill. Oh my god,
So
Kid
good.
Quill is so good. And Christian French. And I'm going to see all of them, and I'm so excited.
All right, and our last question today is just something about you, or like me, like us, as in you. A lot of people who know me like know that my parents live in Alabama, but the reason they did that is because my dad got a new job there, and he knew it was the only place my mom would move to because she's from there. Like, my mom had a career here. She worked at Johns Hopkins for 15 years. Like, it was a really big move, and that's what's been going on in my life for the past 2 years. Like, last year, my dad lived in Alabama. My sister was in college, and it was just me, my mom, and my brother, and it's kind of hectic. And then the plan was to wait until after senior year.
I know.
And then, yeah, so that didn't work out, and so they had to move. But my grandparents live 4 houses behind me, so I was really fortunate enough to live with them. It definitely is different in terms of parenting. Like, I have to get things through 4 people versus 1. Like, last year with just my mom, she'd be like, okay, do whatever. And this year it's totally different. So that's just something about me, kind of what's going on, kind of when I'm like, I don't live with my parents. The county thinks I've been abandoned. That's what they call it. They call it parental abandonment. So technically I'm abandoned by my parents.
Something about me, well, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna leave that for another video. So, I'm just gonna say how I broke my arm.
You should talk about how you broke your nose too.
Oh, well.
How you broke everything.
Shut up. Okay, so I was snowboarding for the very first time in Pennsylvania, and I was teaching myself because I'm too stubborn to get a lesson. And I was on my 4th run ever going down a square, which is the second hardest, which is like intermediate. And at the very end of the run, I fell backwards and my wrist went like this. And I have something called a callus fracture where your radius is broken.
Show them where I signed it.
Oh, there you go.
I said poops. Isn't that original and funny? I know.
Right? Yeah, not a lot of people have signed it because I got it like yesterday.
She complains about it a lot. Okay, this is what happened. Last thing, this is our ending note. I was driving Caroline around and she goes, I refuse to let people help me. I want to be treated as an equal. That lasted about 2 hours because then I started carrying everything for her. She'd be like, can you do this? Can you do this? And then she got mad at me and I said, it's just because she's in pain, but you know what?
I don't want it. It's so freaking annoying.
So, moral of the story is, don't break any bones. Stay on top of your work.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're so done with stupid people. Really?
People can't drive.
Stop. We can do that in another video about
Someone
bad
almost
drivers.
hit me. Clickbait. Someone almost hit me.
Oh
No,
my
today
God.
actually, someone almost hit me.
I've almost been hit. People aren't like can't drive. Like driving is not that hard.
It's not.
People can't do it.
It's not.
Okay, that's all. That's the
Ew,
tea.
I have toothpaste on my shoe. You touched it.
Bye.